What up, guys? I've been a while, but I'm back, and I don't think it's gonna be a long one. We're gonna talk about this Keke Palmer thing, what she got going on. Been a lot of buzz about it, and I'm gonna get my 2 cents on it. And if you catch me on this live, link to join if you want to discuss this is in the description, and it's also in the chat. But let me give it a minute, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, so let me tell you the way I see this. I believe that Keke Palmer is on the way to becoming a baby mama, and I don't think it's because the fella gonna leave her and make her a baby mama. I think that she's gonna do it by choice, because I could be wrong, but the backlash that's coming from this fella, boyfriend, that's saying that she shouldn't be out there with the usher dress on. And matter of fact, let me look his name up. But see, this is a situation where Keke Palmer, she's been in the spotlight since a young child, so she's pretty well established. And this fella here, which I don't even know much about him, let me look him up. I don't know what he is or whatever, but be honest with you, I never heard of him until this Keke Palmer thing, right? And I don't really keep up with none of this drama and Keke Palmer stuff, but yeah, his name is Darius Jackson. Matter of fact, let me pull this up on the screen and show y'all what I'm looking at here. But so basically, I think she was at an Usher concert or something like that, and as you can see in the picture here, that she on a dress. And from this picture here and from this picture, I mean, the dress don't look too bad, but I ain't seen it from the back because I ain't researching all that. I'm just going back off of the drama. So let's pull him up here and see who he is. So his name is Darius Jackson. Recently came under fire for comments he made about Keke Palmer's outfit. So let's see if we can get a picture of this here. Well, whatever, but so this is the fella here. And the reason I say, let me get to the point, that I think she's gonna become a baby mama, because I think Keke Palmer got a little bit of Ratchet in her. And it seems as if she doesn't need to be Ratchet, but she wants to be Ratchet. Kind of remind me of Nunu from that movie T.I. was in ATL, right? Because it was a show on Fox, which I don't know, it was a Ratchet show, but I had a girlfriend in the past used to look at it. I forget what it was called. And matter of fact, I guess I can look that up too. But Keke Palmer was some kind of Ratchet singer. Look that up. I believe it was Fox. But the reason I said she's gonna be a baby mama, because basically the guy that she's with. I think she's gonna come to the realization that she won't have to deal with it because of the position that she is in, right? And the guy, I think he was a yeah, matter of fact, Star, that was the name of it. Let me see if I can get that up here. But yeah, that was the name of it. With Star. I don't know, maybe if you guys can maybe look up some YouTube clips and you see the role she playing in, and it kind of seemed like she was enjoying being Ratchet in that particular show. So I think Keke Palmer doesn't need the so-called negative spotlight, the Ratchet spotlight, but I think she enjoys it, and I think she will end up getting rid of this fella because all this backlash, and she can feel like she got millions. I don't know what he got going on, but I think this is a situation where Keke probably just wanted baby out of this situation and thought the fella was nice looking to her, so so she got a boyfriend and got a baby out of it. And I believe, if I had to imagine, let me get you a decent picture here, guys. I believe that the fella, he probably wasn't as established as Keke Palmer and told himself that he getting a jackpot. He got Keke Palmer, and getting a praise is gonna be a good thing. And I think he's a little young, so I don't know his age. So he might assume that that's a good thing, and I can understand that thinking as a young man. You got this multi-million-dollar woman, and I think she done been on these kids shows, Nickelodeon, Killer and the Bee, and all this stuff like that, right? So he figured he doing something by knocking that up, right? And Keke Palmer, I think she's gonna dash off on this man real quick and have a baby, and then be in the spotlight saying that I still can be sexy, I still can wear this, I still can do that, and have a baby. So I think she's gonna end up being on the side of baby mama, but she's gonna flip it and and be like, look what I can do and have a baby. And a lot of women are gonna like that. That's what I think. I think that's gonna happen. I think this fella here done messed up by doing that. Now, if it comes to that, I don't know if it's gonna be child support. I don't know what she can get from her, or if she even need to do that. But I don't see this lasting, just from what I hear. But I hope I'm wrong. Hope they have a beautiful family, because we want to keep the family together at the end of the day. But what I see happening here is that Keke gonna give him some drama, and he's not gonna have any kind of resources to retaliate. He's just gonna deal with whatever she wants to do, however she wants to take it. That's what's gonna happen. Now, on the flip side of this, right? On the flip side of this, Keke, let me get you another shot up here, guys. Just bear with me one moment. On the flip side of this, I think Keke like dealing with a fella like that, like that can't tell her nothing. So if she go and get with one of these guys that's doing as good or maybe even better than her, right? She's gonna have to kind of, I guess, acquiesce or tote his line, because this fella here is not really, I guess, in a position to tell her what to do. And I bet she's feeling that vibe that I'm the prize here and you just along with me, and I had you here to have this baby. So I think that's the kind of man she probably wanted in this situation. She don't want to talk to no fella that's gonna be able to tell her what to do like that. And that's why she's not with a fella like that, because she could be with any kind of At least I would think. I mean, she's not a bad looking woman. She's attractive. She could have been with any other kind of well-to-do man in Hollywood. I know she run across him a lot. And I heard, shout out to Sarge Willie P. He said that Steve Harvey, which I don't really big up Steve Harvey, had introduced her or put her down with some guys that's up there in her tax bracket, but it didn't work out. Because like I said, if Keke get one of these high up well-to-do fellas that's on her level or higher, it would turn the tables, and she don't want to deal with that, right? She would have to listen, or he would get rid of her. But see, now this situation here is the opposite. She can just have his baby and get rid of him. And I think she wants that power dynamic, and she's going to keep that power dynamic. And I don't think this relationship is going to work. And then the messed up part about it now, unless you meet another fella that already got a kid or kids too. Some fellas, unless she run into a Russell Wilson, she's gonna try to do Sierra. She might run into one, but I don't know. I think this could hinder her far as dating in the future too, because I think she's fairly young. But like I say, maybe somebody else with a kid, but I don't know. I think I think she's gonna believe in this guy, because up until this point, it's all been. I don't believe we heard anything negative about Keke. We might see her do a little ratchet stuff here and there, put some pictures up online, look kind of raunchy, but nothing negative. So I think this is the first situation with her. That's, I don't know. She might not see that negative, but I guess the fella did, and he was catching all the backlash, and he had to basically get off of social media altogether, from my understanding. I think he took everything down that he had up, because he was getting so much criticism for criticizing his woman, which I kind of, I guess, agree. I don't know. Let me see if I can even find a picture, right? This outfit that was so called that he didn't like. But people are saying he broke, he ain't got no money, he ain't got no right to really be telling her what to do like that. But she chose him to be a mate, a baby daddy. People say, well, they ain't married, so he can't say nothing. Well, like I said, she chose him. Excuse me, I mean, you can get married, but one of the biggest things you can do in this life, in my opinion, is have a child with somebody. I mean, you can get married and get divorced. You can get rid of a marriage. You can't get rid of no child. So I don't know. I see having a baby a little bit, more meaningful than the marriage. I mean, nothing against marriage, but come on, you got a baby together. So all that time about he ain't married, so you can't tell her that. I mean, that's out the window, because I mean, come on, they decided to have a baby together. I don't know, maybe it's a video and I ain't about to pull it up and I ain't about to look for it. This so-called this outfit. I mean, right here is not terrible, I guess. And I don't know what kind of moves she been doing with Usher, but I don't know. Is the ass on this? Somebody put in the comments, let me know. I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think Keke Palmer then put herself in a situation, but not as bad a situation I think this other fella's gonna be in, because I think Keke Palmer actually has the power to make his life kind of live in hell. I hate to say that, but I think she actually could. It's because she got the resources to do that. So that's my thoughts on this. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a long one, but y'all drop a comment, let me know what you think, and if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But I don't see it lasting. I think Keke Palmer gonna feel like, yo, I'm on the high horse. You supposed to be quiet and be the father of this baby and shut up. You don't supposed to be embarrassing me on social media. So hopefully them two with the baby right now is kind of putting this in the background for them. Just news in the background, because I know that it's a fresh baby. So maybe they ain't got time. Hopefully they ain't got time to concentrate on this too hard. But I doubt that, because he has to take his own social media down. But If they do stay together, I say he probably got one more strike with her, and she gonna, she gonna appeal. Don't get me wrong, Keke Palmer, she got a little way that I might, deem to be ratchet, but at the end of the day, she's still attractive, so men still gonna holler at her. But is she gonna settle down anytime soon after this breakup that I believe is gonna happen? I don't think so. So that's my 2 cents on it. That's my thoughts. Y'all comment, like, subscribe, and I'll be back.